Going on, guys? Blue for Life 26 coming at you guys with a video. What else is there to say? Miserable end to miserable season. The Giants fall to the Cowboys 36-35, and this game basically sums up the Giants season as a whole, you know? You have a lead late in the game and you can't close it out. That's what we've done all season. You know, it's pathetic how we can't close a game out. It's just pathetic, you know? Like what else is there to say? Just awful. It's just pathetic by the Giants. The Giants are a pathetic squad. You know, we're absolutely disgraceful. This defense is disgraceful. Whenever the defense needs a key stop, we can't get key stops from them. They don't know how to win. This team doesn't have a winning attitude. It's just pathetic, you know. Let's talk about the game. Eli Manning, he had a decent game. He had a terrible start. He had a terrible first half. But that being said, he ended the first half on a pretty good note. He threw a touchdown pass to Cody Latimer to end the half. That brought us back within 7. In the second half, Eli played much better. Overall, he had a decent game. He was, I believe, 27 for 41, 301 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that horrible interception in the end zone intended for Sterling Shepard. So, yeah, Eli was decent. Saquon Barkley, good game for him. He had 109 yards, a touchdown, 70 carries. That being said, though, he was getting stuffed. He wasn't doing good in the first half. He wasn't doing good in the game until he broke out that 60+ yard run that really got the day started for him. That really was the jump start for Saquon Barkley. That big 60+ yard run. You know, that gave us momentum. We were down by 11 at that point. We scored a touchdown on that drive to make it 21-18. We ended up taking the lead. The Cowboys scored a touchdown to go up 20-25. He took the lead back. We added a field goal, go up 35-28, and you know what happened after that. So, yeah. Evan Ingram, I like what I saw from Evan Ingram in this game, you know. Evan Ingram really showed what he can do in this offense. When we use him correctly, you know? Evan Ingram had like 81 yards or something like that. Evan Ingram was involved in this game. He had a really good game. The last 2 weeks, actually. The last 2 or 3 weeks, actually. Hell, maybe even 4 weeks. Yeah, the last 4 weeks, actually. He's really shown what he can do when we use him correctly and when he could play the way we think he can. He showed what he can do. Sterling Shepard, he was okay. Not anything great. He didn't have really a huge game at all. Now let's talk about the Cowboys side of things. Dak Prescott just tore us up today. Had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, had like 387 yards or something like that. Our secondary blows. The fact that we gave up 387 yards to Dak Prescott out of all quarterbacks, who doesn't really throw the ball deep, who's not really known for having big games when it comes to yardage and touchdowns, the fact that you gave up 387 yards and 4 touchdowns to that quarterback is pathetic. It just shows you how bad our secondary is. Janoris Jenkins, he's a bum. Okay, that dude sucks. He's being paid all this money, and he is not worth that contract at all. Not even close. Okay, B.W. Webb, he sucks. That dude's a waste of that dude's a waste of space. That dude sucks. All right, he gets burned all the time. He can't cover anybody. He takes penalties. The dude sucks. All right. And Curtis Riley, that dude's a disgrace to football. That dude's a disgrace to any safety in the league. That dude's horrible. Did you see how he just didn't want to tackle Blake Jarwin when he scored his 3rd touchdown? He had a chance to make the tackle. He had a chance to stop him from going into the end zone, and he just let Blake Jarwin walk by him. Curtis Riley's pathetic. Okay? I don't know why we cut Andrew Adams and replaced Andrew Adams with this bum. He's horrible. Get him off this team. I don't want to see him back next year. And if he is back next year, I don't know what I'm going to do. That dude sucks. Okay? Olivier Vernon, he showed up today, I guess. You know, he had like 2.5 sacks today. But overall, this year, he's been non-existent. Okay? If you take a look at the whole season as a whole, he didn't do anything this year. He was non-existent. You know? This was the only really good game he had. He was injured for like the first 5 weeks of the season, and when he came back, he didn't do anything. So, yeah, Vernon is useless. I don't want him back next year. He's a waste of money. He's not worth we're giving him all this money. He's not worth the contract that we're giving him. If we get rid of him, we could free up cap space. Vernon needs to go, okay? Vernon needs to go. Jackrabbit needs to go. Hell, I wouldn't even mind if Eli was gone too. Like, I love Eli. I love everything he's done for this franchise, but I think it might be best if we let him go. Because, again, if we let him go, we'll clear up cap space. If we get rid of Vernon, Jenkins, and Eli, we can clear up cap space. And we could build our team with that money that we get from releasing them. So, yeah, if we get rid of their contracts and free up cap space, you know, we could really build our team with that money. So, yeah, we got to get rid of those guys. Ezekiel Elliott didn't play in this game today, so we didn't have to stop him. The Cowboys' running game wasn't really a threat today, but that's really because Zeke Elliott didn't play. Overall, just a miserable end to a miserable season. Like, what do you want me to say? This game sums up the Giants' season. This game was the Giants' season in a nutshell. You know, just pathetic. The Giants are pathetic. Something needs to change with this team. Something needs to change. We have a losing culture on this team. Like, we have to learn how to win, man. We have a losing culture. We don't know how to win games. We always blow games late. This team has to learn how to win. You know? This team has to learn how to win. Somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they got to somehow find a way to close these games late. So, yeah, that's really all I got. Miserable end to a miserable season. This is Bleed Blue for Life 26, and I'm out. Peace.